Alright, testing some more hand loads through the 686. These are lead bullets for life, 170 grain lead semi-wad cutters. Very heavy for caliber. And what I did today is actually loaded them in Magnum cases. So unlike a few days ago where I loaded up in 38 special cases with 3.2 grains of tight group, I have 4.6 grains of tight group. So we should get a little bit of a punch on these. And also, I've been working on this 38 short colt load. It's not technically 38 short colt, but it's a little bit longer because it's a 38 special short. Brass is a hair longer, and I'm trying to get at least 500 to 600 feet per second out of these. The last time was kind of a failure. I only had 2.3 grains of tight group, and they weren't seated deep enough. So now I got 2.7 grains. They are seated deeper and they have a good crimp on them. So we'll see what kind of velocity we get out of that. And we'll test them for accuracy. We'll run them through the chronograph. And I have a little bit of a special surprise at the end. You'll find out. So let's get started with the test. Alright, I made sure to put my ammo by the heater duct for a while. Get it nice and warm because it's so cold out today. So the ammo itself and the gunpowder in it should be about room temperature. So we'll see what kind of velocity we get. Very interested to find out how these little special shorts shoot. So we'll run these through the chronograph from about 5 yards. See what kind of velocity I'm getting. So here's the special short, 131 grain. 512, that's looking good. 555. Checking for bullet pull or anything like that. 540. 542. This is looking really good. One more. 514. Consistent. These are cute little brats. So we're definitely having an improvement over the 200 feet per second we were getting. So all it took was a little bit more seating depth, a little bit more powder, and a nice crimp. And now what we're going to do is we're going to see how these 357 Magnums do. 170 grain, Keith style lead semi-wad cutter over 4.6 grains of tight group. Got a little bit of sticking cases after firing those shorts, but it's not too bad. There's the Magnum. 864. 865, 872, 882, 887, 878. Nice amount of power there. I haven't crunched the numbers yet, but we're talking close to 300 foot-pounds of energy, which is a nice light little load, but it's a nice heavy bullet, so it's just going to plow right through. That's why I'm not going to do the water jug testing, because I think if I lined up about 12 jugs, we still wouldn't catch it. So let's see what kind of accuracy we're getting on paper. I'll do from about 7 yards, and we'll just do single action and try to do the best group I can. I have a 2-inch circle on paper, and we'll see if I can group them real tight with those 357s. Alright, we're 7 yards out. I'll do single action, see if I can hit that bullseye. At least see what kind of point of impact we are at. Alright, I'm just warming up, so I'm going to fire off some more. See if I can keep this going, because I'm not warmed up yet. I'm going to aim at the very bottom of the circle, see if I can get more of them in that actual bullseye, just to see. So I'm getting warmed up, and as you can see, my groups are improving a little bit here. But I like to keep it real, and what you see is what you get. My first shots are what you're going to see. So I'll fire a few more. Let's go for the headshots on those targets there, on the little B-52 targets. I'll go right for the tape on them and see if I can hit them. All right, 3 shots each. I'll aim a little bit below the tape just so I can see if I can hit the tape, and I'll do double action this time. Target on the left. Target on the right. And we're hitting it. And the point of impact isn't too bad. So let's launch some off a little bit longer range, see if I can hit my steel tank out there from any amount of distance. I'll back it up a little bit more than normal because I think I can go a little bit longer range with these because we're getting good velocity. And we're not going to lose much velocity with the 178 grain bullet. And we'll see what kind of point of aim and impact we're getting at a longer range. Alright, I went back 70 yards on this one. I'll start off by aiming a little bit low and see if I can hit it. Yep. I was doing good. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad, really. If you see it from my point of view, I'll show you in a minute. It's hard to see from this distance. Alright, got 5 more rounds. I'll see if I can do it some more. I think I took a chunk out of that tree. I don't know what happened there. So we went a little bit to the right that couple times there. That's probably just me. And I'm taking a look at my gun here. Look at the brass, looks good. Gun isn't too dirty, really. We got the average amount of leading that you would expect. Not a lot. Not a lot of any type of anything bad. I mean, we don't have a lot of lead chunks or anything like that. Just typical. But nothing to worry about in a stainless revolver. If it was a blued revolver, I might say, hey, maybe I'll use plated. But these are fine. Nothing excessive. And my point of view, you're not going to be able to see it. It's kind of there. So, all right, I do have a special surprise, like I said, so I'm going to show you that. And here's the special surprise: ice jug. That's what happens when you leave water jugs out. So we're going to go back from 45 yards and try to nail that with one of these semi-wad cutters and see what it does to a chunk of ice. Hey, we're back from 45 yards. We'll see what it does to that ice jug. See how many rounds it takes to hit it. Right over the top. I'm a little lower. Wow. One more. There it goes. And we'll take that walk up and we'll show you what a semi-wad cutter 170 grain bullet will do to an ice jug. And these rounds are pretty consistent. You know, that's kind of the typical thing. As you go up a little bit heavier in weight, you gain consistency. There's just less that can throw those bullets off. Dead center hit. It just turned it into slushy crushed ice. And we actually, at some point, we went through it. Right through that. You know, these jugs are, you know, roughly, this one's about 7 inches thick. And we went right through that. That's the 170 grain doing that, because if we did like a 125 or something, we just wouldn't have that momentum to keep going through like that. I suspect it would not turn out as well as this. Right through it. So I know what you're thinking. You didn't shoot those little short guys on paper. So I'm going to go test those on paper and see what kind of accuracy I'm getting on paper with the little 38 shorts. Alright, from 7 yards we got the little special shorts. I'll go single action, try to hit that piece of tape and see what we do from 7 yards. Pretty close. Alright, a little high point of aim, point of impact. That's pretty good actually, that's pretty good grouping. I would have expected worse because they're so short, but they seem to group decent. I'm going to lower my, I only have 4 of those rounds left, I'm going to lower my point of aim a little bit lower to see if I can hit that piece of tape. A little bit lower point of aim. I must have hit it. I'll go for where those bullet holes are still at. Close. Let's see how the original loading of this compares. See what kind of group we get with the original MagTech loading of it. And we did go right through the tape one of those rounds with the hand loaded. So I'm going to go for that piece of tape there. With the original MagTech special shorts and see if I can hit it, see what kind of point of aim impact these have. Pretty much the same. They grouped a little tighter for me. That could just be, you know, just a coincidence there. But I would say I'm pretty much on track with creating that cartridge. I believe out of this gun we had a little bit faster velocities with the MagTech original loading, but you know, not a big difference there. That's what you're getting today with these lead bullets for life 170 grain magnums and my test of the little special shorts. Big thanks again to Lead Bullets for Life. He's kind of been overdoing it, sending me a lot of bullets to test, but I know he enjoys watching it as much as he does shooting them himself. So again, thanks to Lead Bullets for Life, and comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.